Hey everyone, it's Doc from Bros and Dragons, and I wanted to tell you guys about an amazing company that we are proud to support throughout our whole corporation, and that is Wyrmwood. The quality and commitment this company has is amazing and supports all nerd endeavors. There is only one acceptable outcome for their craftsmen, a product that they can take personal pride in and absolutely satisfied customers. If you are unsatisfied with your product for any reason at all, they will fully refund or replace the item free of charge. They always guarantee their products. Whether you're looking to buy deck and card boxes, dice vaults, hero vaults, dice towers, personal or tabletop dice trays, or some other accessory such as card sleeves, dice, tile trackers, leather playmats, or more, this company is top of the line. They even do custom orders. They call the wood that they use Core 16, and I encourage you to go to their website for more information on this. So when you are in the market for tabletop or nerd gaming needs, think Wyrmwood first.
Before we get started, we would like to give a shout out to Battle Bards. BattleBards.com has background ambiance, battle sounds, and much more. Bring your tabletop venture to life with BattleBards.com.
There are things in the night. Your nightmares will manifest into reality as they find their way into Doc's imagination.
The mind has many horrors. We all can live in this place.
Through our imaginations, we are free.
And we breathe in its embrace.
Sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmarish dream world. Welcome to the Bros and Dragons podcast. I'm your dungeon master and host, Daniel Doc Gentry, and our players are
Kylie. I'm playing Alicia Fargum, a female human rogue.
Tom Benson. I play Captain Martin Firewell, human male barbarian.
John Sika. I play Defina Nalo, a half-elf female wizard.
This is Keith Ross, and I'm playing Morthos the Faithful, a human male cleric.
Michael Shemeka. I play Steve, a male dragonborn bard.
Let us adventure on. All right, so what happened last time?
We all got our asses handed to us.
No. The real last time, not the Halloween special, John.
I think we got our asses handed to us anyways.
No, I think it was just Mike that got his ass handed to him.
I only have 7 hit points, so.
You probably didn't transform from last time, or reconvert from last time.
You think the stone statues whooped his ass?
I don't remember us other than Mike getting into a fight last time other than in the guy's gym.
That's what I'm talking about. I think Captain Firewell took a majority of the blows.
Yeah.
Did you? Oh, you may have.
Yep.
Morthos opened up the treasure chest was the last place you guys ended, I believe.
I believe we ended after Mike pushed the guy into the treasure chest, and then the guy turned into a bear, came after Mike, and I was able to stop him.
So you didn't run into a magical shield that stopped you from going in?
I was able to talk and communicate through the shield.
And Morthos didn't open up a treasure chest after Alicia showed him how to open it up?
I remember him opening up a treasure chest. I also remember Mike shoving the guy into the treasure chest, him turning into a bear.
Yeah,
and going after
weird.
Mike.
So, what happened with that? Did we retcon that, or?
No, that happened when Mike decided Steve was going to be an asshole.
I mean, he did try and murder someone, so.
Yeah.
As Morthos opens up the treasure chest, there's a blinding white light. As you three look around, Steve, Morthos, the treasure chest, and your little gnome buddy are gone. The only thing that stays around you is the cave itself.
Ah, crap. Where'd everybody go?
Not sure. Is there a doorway out of here or an entryway out of here?
I don't know. I'm still standing at the doorway. because I couldn't get in the room.
You can now get into the room.
Oh, kind of runs into the room and looks around. What'd you do?
I didn't do nothing. They all disappeared.
Oh, boy. Oh, I'm going to start checking walls.
Yeah, go to where the chest was and try and touch where it was, see if it's there, and I just don't see it.
It's gone, and you're touching rock of where it was originally upon.
Well, it really disappeared.
Oh, boy. There goes our healer.
Right?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Like he's ever done any healing.
No, but now that we actually need him to.
Right? Now he's gone. There's nothing else in this room.
Nope. Defina, though, I need a perception check. You were checking the walls.
Yes. Yeah, that probably ain't going to do anything. No, an 8?
This is really nice rock.
What about that other room, Cat? Maybe they went into there by that other chest.
Let's go over there and check it out.
So you cross the hallway into the other room, and sure enough, the same thing. The chest is gone. All that remains is the cave and the rock.
Now, this is the same place we went from his house. It wasn't really a house, though. It was just another cave.
Right.
Yeah, it was his cave. Yep.
Well, if there's no way in or out of this place, maybe it's a good place to take a rest.
There's a way out.
Right, the way we came, right?
Right.
So at least we're at a dead end. We can only be attacked from one direction.
All right. You gonna stay here for 8 hours?
I'll grab the first 4 for watch.
All right. I'll,
Wait, so are we gonna sleep here in the cave?
do you have a better plan?
No.
Then I'll go with yes, we'll stay here.
You guys set up watch, and nothing happens. You go through the whole night.
Cool, hit points back.
Yeah, that was the important thing there for you.
Right? So what's our plan? Should we go back?
Maybe they're up in his little house area.
Well, let's go check and see, I guess.
As you walk through, there's nothing but cave here. There are grubs in the kitchen.
Oh, yum.
I'm gonna hard pass on that.
I got rations.
Yeah, me too.
You exit the cave, I'm guessing.
Was there any other way to go?
No, you've explored this whole place as far as you could see.
I don't know. I'm sure we were looking for something.
Yeah, I don't remember. Actually, did Morthos pick something up?
He opened up the chest, but as soon as he opened it up, that bright light hit everybody, and he was gone. Defina, you attuned to your grimoire.
Oh, awesome. What does that do?
It is the +1 grimoire of Vodon. As a bonus action, you can use the command word. The book will open and float before you. All magic that you cast will come from the grimoire instead of your hand. As long as the grimoire is open, you can detect magic as a bonus action at will. 3 times a day, you can cast the spell Tongues as long as the grimoire is open. And once a day, as long as the grimoire is open, you can cast Mirror Image. Were you guys leaving the cave?
Well, we're kind of in his house area right at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But we checked every avenue we could in this cave, and we checked everything, and this is the only way out, right?
Yeah, as far as you guys can see.
Shit. Wasn't this cave supposed to be filled with evil? Isn't that what the guy outside said?
That's what a lot of people were saying.
Didn't seem that evil.
No, it really didn't.
Yeah, the evil cave definitely wasn't evil.
It was kind of a letdown.
Now, the Cursed Cave, remember that place?
Did we go there yet?
Yeah, when Kylie first started playing with us, she wanted to take the most cursed route back from the Cursed Cave to the Cursed Tower.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I guess we'll leave. If there ain't nothing else here we can find, we might as well leave. Let's go see if Fred's out there still, or whatever that guy's name was.
Yeah, we did promise him to get around the guy's house, so.
We're supposed to tell him that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to tell him he's an asshole.
I believe Alicia was supposed to kick him in the nuts.
On it.
Well, let's go out and see if he's out there.
As you exit the cave, you could see that there is grass growing in the valley now. When everybody exits, the rocks crumble and the area becomes one with the surrounding lands. And from the forest, at a distance, you could see Anderon, who looks to be flanked by 2 incorporeal beings.
Well, I hope they somehow manage to get out of that cave, or otherwise they're SOL.
You're part of the cave now.
Yep.
Is the cleric guy with the heavy armor out here anywhere?
Not that you could see.
I see. All right. Aderon, like, close to us, or he's off in the distance?
He's coming from the forest line there. If I remember right, that's about 100 feet away. And like I said, you see him flanked by 2 non-corporeal beings.
Should we help him?
Wave to him. Hey.
He gives you a haphazardly hand wave gesture, and as he gets closer, he says, "My friends, would you please explain to these two non-corporeal friends of yours that I am helping you?" And you notice that it's Brianna and her assistant from the boat, and they literally have weapons drawn on this guy.
Trying to remember who they were.
The ghosts from the boat.
Oh, the ghosts. Dirk and Brianna or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's with us. He helped us find this place.
They'll put their weapons away, and Brianna will step forward and say, "We came as soon as we could, Captain, but it seems Fidget came back to the ship, declared himself captain, and now he is sailing on," and she pauses and then says, "the faithful sailor around with the rest of the crew."
Oh, great.
No more boat?
The boat's gone.
Ah, shit.
That was awesome.
Oh, that was a long time in the making.
Well, deal with that at some point, huh?
Well, he hasn't been around in a while, so.
Damn it. Well, aren't we supposed to be finding some evil cave?
Yeah, but Cap, how are we going to get back to our island?
Swim, I guess. I don't know.
That's a long swim.
Well, I don't think running back there right now is going to help any, seeing as how he's already sailed away.
Damn him.
Who knows what he's doing?
Well, I mean, I guess we could run back there and find out.
And beat him up.
He took the ship out of port. The paladin ghost will explain to you. He declared himself acting captain, which is really unusual to hear, and he sailed off.
Of course, we could just put it out that, he's the captain of the ship.
And we can tell him what ship it is, and we won't have to deal with Fidget anymore.
Right?
I am sorry. They said the faithful sailor. What ship are you talking about?
Faithful sailor.
You guys are making no sense. Are you going to return back to my queen, or am I going to return back to the queen and then tell her what had happened here? And by the way, what happened here?
There was a gnome inside that we talked to. He almost got us killed. This gem that he called it. And now he disappeared along with 2 chests.
And half our party.
Yeah, and half our party.
Yes, what is the big burly dragon man? Did he get taken too?
Yes.
I'll look around and be like, yeah, I suppose so.
That sucks. I kind of liked him.
Yeah, you're about the only one.
He wasn't all bad. He was just weird. I don't like this whole place.
He wasn't a bad guy. He just couldn't play his lute to save his life.
Oh, that guy. Thought you were talking about the guy out here with his fancy armor singing songs or whatever the hell he was doing out here.
I have to say, as a DM, I thought you'd take better notes.
What would make you think that?
Because you're a DM and you know all the stuff that can come at you.
Did you just meet us?
I feel like we've been doing this for years and on a podcast since February.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I got some notes, just
not the right ones.
I got them all right up here in the old noggin.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Olga, is that what his guy's name was?
The guy that was out there?
Yeah, the cleric guy with the
yeah, and he served Elo.
Yeah. See?
Tom, you are very fixated on him tonight.
He's key to something.
This is all his fault.
All his fault. So yeah, we were supposed to be finding a chalice of time and a stone of grounding.
That was yes. Maybe. I don't know.
Doesn't seem like we did a very good job of finding it.
Nope, does not.
But the queen asked you to come take a look at the cave and see how we can get rid of it. And it looks like vegetation is starting to grow again. So
we did that job.
Are you going
That's
to
one
go,
thing we did.
Are you going to go back and tell the queen, or am I going to go tell the queen?
Sure, we might as well.
I could use a hot meal.
Let's all go tell her.
So as you start heading away, Brianna and Dirk will remind you that they cannot be away from the island for very long. Brianna will look at Dafina, and only Dafina in her mind can hear. It's up to you, but if you bind us, we cannot defend you. And they both disappear.
Well, I guess I'm not binding them right now.
Okay, then.
Your way back to the capital takes
right.
a couple weeks, but it goes on without any bad things happening. As you enter the town, it looks like people are cleaning up after a festival.
Oh, dang it. We missed the party.
All I wanted was a hot meal.
So wait, are we just leaving, like, the rest of our group, like, gone? Yep. Okay.
Par for the course, don't you think?
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Another thing we'll have to get back to.
So yeah, you head back, and it looks like everybody's cleaning up after the festival. You head towards the castle or the inn first?
I guess it'd be important to go to the castle first, but I'd much rather go to the inn.
I mean, we were gone for a couple weeks. Maybe we need a bath before we go see the queen.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. What's another couple hours?
I mean, last time we already stunk like shit one time when we went there. We might as well clean up.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
You head towards where the bathhouse used to be. You do vaguely remember it being on fire last time you saw it.
Damn it, it burned down.
And as you come around the corner, this palace of a bathhouse is there. It is gorgeous beyond all belief.
Go there.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
You walk into the front, and the same lady is there, and she says, "Oh, my dear and good friends, thank you for coming back to the bathhouse.
You really did a nice job sprucing this place up.
Oh, it was insured for 3 times its real worth.
Oh,
So we kind of helped you out.
yeah.
A little bit column A and a little bit of not really helping us out at all."
Well, I mean, you got a nicer bathhouse.
And we're not shit this time.
That's true. Nobody smells like shit.
So what does it cost for a bath now?
For you, 1 gold apiece. That's it. The deluxe special. And if you want the happy ending, all you have to do is arch your back.
Okay.
Oh, done. If it only costs a gold piece, let's go.
Sure, why not?
You go and you privately do whatever you're going to do. Nobody knows. And you all meet out front, smelling very fresh.
With a big smile on our face.
All right, to the queen.
Sure. You head up the castle gates. And as you're heading up the stairs, it sounds like there's a commotion ahead. You do anything?
Keep walking towards it.
Yeah, fuck it. There's some danger. As you get to the top of the stairs, you are almost hit by a body of one of the guards being flung off the stairs. There are people that are angry at the top of the stairs, and they're demanding blood, each for something so minute it doesn't make any sense. One of them screams, "There wasn't enough rain. My crops are not producing like they should be. Somebody needs to pay for this." One talks about, what am I trying to say? "My stein did not give as much whiskey as it should have. This is infuriating. Everybody must die. Where's that Steve guy? It's probably his fault."
Don't worry, we already took care of him for you.
They turn, "You, bringers of darkness, you will pay." And the 5 remaining people there seem to be coming at you violently.
Son of a bitch.
Give me perception rolls for everybody.
Ooh, 16.
5.
12.
12 and 16. 16 mostly. You guys know that these are just commoners, and there's no way on the face of this earth that these 5 could possibly take you 3. But they do have that look in their face that you've seen before a certain innkeeper killed himself.
Oh, yeah.
So can I just, they're running at us?
They're walking towards you.
Oh. Be like, you really don't want to do that.
I just start laughing.
You got about 5 feet to make a decision. They're not stopping.
You guys really just stop.
I'll get ready to grapple one as he gets close to me.
I'm going to attempt to stealth into their group and be like, "Yeah, let's go beat him up. Get him."
Give me a stealth roll.
That actually was good. 23.
Yeah, you make it in the group, and now you're part of them.
We are one.
You couldn't like stealth to the side and start tripping them?
Nah. Is there anything going on in the area?
The one in front of you goes to punch at Captain Firewall.
Oh, so they're already about to punch them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, this is so hard. What do I do?
I want to just take that portion of what you said, cut it out, and put it at the end of the podcast, because walking into a conversation where that's all you hear cannot be a good thing.
I'm gonna tackle him.
All right, you tackle the one in front of Martin Firewall. 2 in the back turn on each other and start throwing punches. It's like a bar brawl. One of them comes up to punch Captain Firewall, and he literally just puts his fist out as somebody runs into it. And one jumps at Defina, who lightly just moves out of the way, and they roll to the bottom of the 100 steps it takes to get to the castle top.
Woohoo!
But you do have this one captured now.
I mean, I didn't really plan on capturing him. I'm probably just gonna get up, brush myself off, and step back into the other group.
See what happened to them? Don't come at us.
That guy, as Alicia gets off, is not moving.
Oh, you broke his back.
And then just as a little montage in the background with you guys hovering over this one guy, you see two people going from left to right in the back fighting each other, but you guys aren't paying attention.
Well, shall we go see the queen?
Yeah. Let's forward.
Alicia might have killed a guy, but yeah, let's just get out of here.
Meh.
Oh,
Details.
really?
Self-defense.
Yeah, I
We're
mean,
gonna kind of just pick him up, move him to the side, and continue on.
Do you set them up like Weekend at Bernie's?
Yes.
Of course.
Is there any cups around?
Yeah, you do find a broken piece of pottery cup, but it's cup enough. So you're gonna set him up like a beggar,
Well, yeah. That sounds good. Or like a drum.
or are you just gonna put like a string on him and pay a kid to pull it every now and then so it looks like he's drinking?
Right.
Well, if that's the case, we're checking his pockets to pay the kid.
You head up to the castle door, and even though it is just in the afternoon, the doors are closed and they seem to be sealed. And then just to give you a little, from right to left in the background, again, you see two people fighting, and you guys just aren't paying attention.
Maybe we should have not come today or ever.
Or just not taking a bath first.
This town is gone to shit.
Yeah, I probably should have asked how long the rioting's been going on for, or done something other than push people downstairs.
Well, I mean, I don't know that we necessarily pushed him down the stairs. We just kind of guided him over to the stairs.
Yeah, it was their choice to fall.
If
the other guy didn't have such a weak neck, I mean, he would have been fine.
I see Defina just being like, well, if they would have just thought about featherfall or levitate, they would have been fine.
Right? All right, knock on the door.
You hear from the inside, the queen is taking no guests.
I think she'll take us.
It's Captain Firewell. She told us to report back to her.
Oh, crap. And you hear like a million locks. Bar sliding over, grinding against metal, another chain being pulled through a couple loops. After a while, it opens up and they literally grab you and pull all three of you in really quick and then start locking up the door again.
Oh.
See, I told you she'd see us.
Take them to the Queen Rebecca. She is waiting. The other guard gives a staunch hit with his foot in a salute and leads you into a side conference chamber. As you open the door, it is the one with the map that you saw last time. And the queen sees you and says, "Oh, my friends, tell me you have some good news."
Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of good news.
Good-ish. So we found a cave with a gnome in it, and, well, all the growth, trees, plants around it was dead when we got there, and they're growing now.
What
The
about...
entrance to that cave is gone.
So that's not where the old one lived.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is. Was there anything inside the cave?
A gnome,
Some chests and a really weird white light.
some statues that attacked us.
Are you going to tell the queen everything that happened, or
Yeah, I mean, also about the dude that was hanging out outside the cave, too.
she's going to tell Alicia she's super jelly about her new chess set?
You want to play?
Stop. I don't think that you should use that chessboard to actually play game.
I completely forgot what the chess set did, to be honest.
Does anybody remember?
I don't remember taking the chess set, to be honest.
I think I wrote it down.
I remember somebody getting the chess set, but
I didn't think it was me.
Yeah, I was the one who took it.
There you go.
Once, if you completely die, you could challenge death to a game of chess and possibly win your life back.
Ha! Alright, I'm gonna write that down now.
Yeah, I definitely would.
And she says, "We have a bigger epidemic on our hands. Apparently, it was not Steve's singing that caused people to kill. It's some disease, and it seems to be spreading over the people. And there's no way to figure out who's going to be next to be infected."
yeah, there was a couple of guys out there throwing people down the stairs. I don't know what that was all about, but tried to stop them.
Oh, that sounds horrendous. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, sure.
I'm thinking not everybody is okay. Looked like a couple people got hurt pretty good.
Oh my, what happened?
Well, they throwing each other down the stairs.
Yeah, it was really weird. They're just jumping off the stairs.
She
There
looks
was
at
that one guy who just completely failed. He just started running and fell flat on his face.
She looks at you intently, but lets it matter go. And she says, "Well, I need to figure out what's going on here. This is going crazy. It's an epidemic. And we have some news from Rangio that they've rebuilt the city, and things are starting to get weird there as well."
What do you mean by weird?
Apparently, it is getting overly cold there, and it is a city that usually has a very tempered climate.
Not a fan of cold.
So, do you have any idea where this old one really is supposed to be at?
No, we thought it was the cave. Some clerics were telling us that they had sensed evil there.
Well, that didn't work out too well. There was a cleric there outside when we got there.
Just one cleric?
Yeah, he said his name was Amoga or something like that.
Huh. I asked Justice to send 6.
That guy was armed to the brink, though.
Yeah, he's wearing plate armor and kind of staff, chanting about something.
Well, this is most unsettling. I think you've done all that we've asked. I can't really ask you to do much more for us.
All right, out of character. What did we come to this town for in the first place?
Originally, because some ghosts or ghostly visage told you to come get an orb to bind the spirits on the island because you broke the other orb and you freed all the spirits.
That's right.
So I will ask the queen, do you know of any sort of orb?
No. Well, I take that back. I know of many orbs.
We were looking for an orb. We were told it was here. But of course, we don't know what it looks like, so it isn't going to get us very far.
I have no idea.
Have you ever heard of a chalice of time?
I have not, but or Zariah might have.
Who's Zariah?
My magical advisor, the leader of Crystaldale.
Because I believe that cleric, I don't know if he was one of your clerics, but he was asking about or said that he was looking for a chalice of time that was supposed to be in that cave, but we never found it.
I have no idea.
Well, he said he needed it to stop the evil.
You're going to have to search him out. There are many different temples here in Enon.
Is there a temple of Elo?
I'm sure there is. I do not keep up with all the religious temples of this land. You could head to Justice and ask them.
All right, we'll do that. Wish us luck.
Good luck.
Thanks. Let's get directions and head that way and see if we can't find this temple.
So Justice is if you go past Rangio and instead of going north, continue east, there'll be a road that heads to the northwest. I'm sorry, and continue going west. There's a road that heads northwest from there, away from the giant middle lake that will take you to Justice, which is on the shelf of Enon in the northwestern area.
It's a whole nother town.
And we still have, missing party.
So let's leave there and go find a place that we can just sit down and talk away from everybody.
Okay. Are you trying to get outside of just the palace, or are you trying to get outside of Demathios?
Yeah, maybe just outside the city walls would be a good idea.
Okay, you head back and they open the front door for you and you get out. And these 2 guys are on their knees looking totally exhausted, and they seem to throw like really bad haymakers at each other once in a while, and they're breathing heavy. You walk around them and head down the stairs.
Good luck.
They both stop and say thanks and then start in on each other again.
That's crazy. Let's get out of there.
Halfway down the stairs, you see a guy who is deformed. It looks like his back is broke, the way that his back is laying, and he looks dead.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm going to kind of poke him and see if he's going to move.
As you go to poke him, you recognize him. He's the guy that tried to tackle you at the top of the stairs, and you kind of let him fall.
Should have used feather fall.
Should have listened when I said don't do that.
Get well soon.
Tie a balloon on his arm. You come down the stairs and you see guards seem to be taking people in groups to jail. It's starting to settle down as it gets to more of dinner time.
Head west and see if there's a gate somewhere on the northwest side of the city.
So the northwest side, the north side of the city is the dock. The northwest does have a gate. You have to go through the graveyard to get there.
All right, let me double check this if I got this right. But so Justice is northwest of this city that we're in now,
which is on the southeast of the giant lake in the middle of Enon.
Oh, so we got to go across the lake to get to it?
Or take one of the paths. There's one that goes out on the west and one that goes out on the east. She would have told you to take the east through Rangio because it would have been quicker, but you're more than welcome to take the west if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, no. We'll go through Rangio because we want to check that out anyways.
Yep.
Yes. So, yeah, let's head eastward towards Rangio.
Okay. You travel the path, and it seems like nothing happened. You come upon Rangio, and as you enter the town, the entire town seems to be frozen in time.
All right. While we're on our way there, I would start talking to them. So here's my thought. We go check out this justice place, see if they can tell us where there's some temples to Elo, which was that cleric Imoga, and see if he knows anything more, if we can find him, about where this evil cave is supposed to be, and see if he knows anything where our cleric and bard disappeared to. What do you guys think?
This is before Rangio, guys.
I think it's a good plan.
Yeah, I mean, I would also like to get our ship stuff taken care of, but
Yeah, that would probably be good.
So what are you thinking about that? You think Fidget's a traitor?
no, I think he's stupid.
That could be.
You travel all this time and you have this conversation. You end up in Rangio, and it is as if time stood still. There's a dog mid-jump towards a ball that seems to be floating independently in the air. There are people walking through the street. They're like they were going upon their normal day, and they just stopped, frozen in time. People looking at each other, fighting, loving, holding hands. You see every aspect of human life frozen in this one instance of time.
That's not something you see every day.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we should go in there or not. How far are we from like the closest person or thing that's just kind of stuck in time?
I would say you're about 20 feet from the gate, and you notice that the dog is suspended, would have been the first thing you saw. It seems like somebody threw a ball outside the gate, and it was running and jumped and froze.
Is the ball still around?
Yep, it's right in front of the dog. It's about to grab it when it froze.
Haven't we seen this before?
Have we?
This is probably pointless, but opens up the book to detect magic.
And you open up the book, you attempt to detect magic, and it doesn't work.
Stupid book.
Well, what were you going to do with the book?
Hoping to see what it was so that I could possibly... Hang on.
All right, so while he's farting around with that,
So Defina's got the book, and she's like opening, says something, closes, shakes it, kind of shrugs her arms, puts it back in her backpack.
Yep, pretty much.
that's it. That's all you got.
Yep, that is all I got.
Good job. I'm going to take a ball bearing and throw it at the dog.
How hard?
Hard as I can.
All right.
I want to see if it stops as it gets to him or it actually hits him.
So roll an attack roll, ranged.
19 plus 3, 22.
Okay, you whip this ball bearing, and it's hard. It's flying through the air really fast, and right before it makes contact with the dog's eyeball, it freezes in time.
So going in town probably isn't a good idea. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking you're right. They were going to have to walk around.
I'm thinking that time just stopped.
So I'm going to just stand there and stare at her for a minute. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got too?
Pretty much.
All right, so let's work our way around town then.
So are you really keeping your distance? Are you trying to get close enough to investigate while you're walking around?
Well, I'm keeping my distance.
I'm keeping my distance.
I did all the investigation that I thought I knew.
Okay. You make it about halfway around town where the other gate is, and roll a perception check.
13.
24.
I got I don't know why I don't remember this number. 11.
Captain Firewell, that guy at the front gate, looked like he moved a little bit.
Stop. Hail! Hey!
He doesn't seem to be moving anymore.
You guys see that guy move?
Nope.
Are you paying attention at all?
Nope.
All right. Well, at least you're honest, I guess.
Cap, I just want to get away from this town. It's really creeping me out. It's kind of cold.
All right. What? Yeah, I know. You and your cold.
Well, my tropical island's sounding pretty good right about now. I'm just saying.
We may have to find a new ship.
Well, if we would have just went to begin with, it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, if we wouldn't have got off the ship to begin with, it wouldn't have mattered.
No, see, we needed to get off the ship to get the orb, but since...
Still don't have.
Yes, well...
So keep your eyes open.
Fine.
Keep on moving.
Keep my eyes open.
Are you making a Christmas list? Like, I need an orb, I need a staff, I need a stone, I need a chalice.
I need a chalice. I need a stone. Oh, that's right.
Cap, my eyes hurt. Can I blink?
Sure, but be watchful.
Okay.
You start heading west on the trail. You do find that fork in the road. It looks like the road continues to go around the lake to the left, and that there's a path that breaks off to the right. And sure as shit, there's a sign that says justice this direction. A map of Enon right there with a red dot that says "You are here."
Awesome. We'll go in that direction.
Sure. You head that direction, and as you approach Justice, you are getting tired. You have been resting. This is about 3 weeks worth of travel. You're coming up on the end of your 4th week, and you feel like you're being pulled by a force towards the ground.
Stop.
I
Featherfall.
stop. Yeah. I stop and sit.
Sure, Alicia sits.
I'll be like, so you guys feel that too?
Yeah, it has been a long trip. My legs are weak. I'm tired.
Yeah, but that's different. This feels different. That last place was time stop. This place feels like we're being pulled to the ground. The other town, they're killing each other for no apparent reason. That's a crazy world.
But that's the world we live in.
And so how far are we from town?
From you can see the temple. It looks like it's still a good distance away, but it is on the higher cliffs of Enon's northwest side.
All right. So is this just a temple or is it a whole town?
You've heard of Justice, which is a temple.
Oh, okay.
We could rest here for the night and then go to the temple.
Do that. I mean, we've been walking for like 3 weeks or whatever.
I can grab the first 4 hours.
I'll grab the next 2.
So as Alicia gets to get up to make camp, she can't physically lift herself up off the ground.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna sleep here.
You're feeling a force tug down on you. You sat down and you can't get back up. You're like, fuck it.
Yeah, well, I mean, what else has she got to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep here. And I sleep.
Okay.
So do we make it to tonight without an issue?
Does
I am
everybody
not
lay
sitting or
down?
laying down. Just saying.
What are you going to do then, Defina?
Take exhaustion.
Okay. Put exhaustion 1 on. Captain Firewell, did you go to sleep?
Yeah, I suppose after 4 hours I laid down. Or for those 4 hours I laid down.
You go to get back up, and I need a strength check. I just know that Alicia didn't have the modifiers for it.
All right, so is this a saving throw or just a plus my modifier?
Just plus your modifier.
That would be 21.
You cannot get up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
He's trying to reach for his necklace to push the button.
I'm going to use investigate to see if I know what's pulling him down.
No, give me an Arcana check.
That's the one I meant, and it's 20, not natural.
20? You've heard of something called the Stone of Grounding before, but you're not sure how it works. But your investigative mind thinks that somehow this might be correlated.
I'm going to try the spell, Dispel Magic on him.
Okay.
See if that would work.
So with a 20 Arcana check, I think you would... Do you have a plan behind this? Because you know for a fact Dispel Magic's not going to work on a legendary item.
I didn't realize it was a legendary item. So,
Well, you rolled a 20. I'm giving you that now.
yeah, I'm just saying I didn't know, so I'm not going to use Dispel Magic on that because, well, frankly, I can't do anything with it. Oh, I wish I knew how to use that book.
So give me a history check to see if you remember.
Nope, I definitely don't.
What is it?
8.
Oh, you're only 2 away.
And mind you, my modifier is 6.
Anybody have any ideas?
Yes, can I crawl?
Yeah, you find it very difficult, but you can crawl. You are moving at a quarter your regular speed, though.
Oh, boy.
But after about an hour of work, you are very tired, but you can stand back up. It doesn't feel like you're being pulled down anymore.
All right, so did I move away from?
You did. You moved back southeast.
Okay. So, yeah, stand back up.
And you see Alicia. You only went 50 feet, but it took you that long to get there.
Holy cow.
At that note, I'm going to just go into a little bit of a trance for a bit while she figures out how to get over here.
Crawl over here.
I guess I'll just have to crawl.
It takes you longer, but you do make it. And when you finally make it there, you are in exhaustion 1.
Weird question, but if I put my head to the ground, do I hear anything?
Give me a perception roll.
7.
You think you hear earthworms mating.
Ugh.
It took her about 2 hours to get there because nobody went to help, but she's there now.
So I was in a trance for 2 hours. Am I still in exhaustion 1?
No, but you're still tired.
Yeah, that's fine.
So how far are we from this temple?
You see it? It looks like a few miles up the road.
Oh, crap.
That is going to be a long walk.
And it looks like the top of the tower just crumbled and fell to the ground.
What the hell?
Is there even a point now?
Did it collapse on top of itself or fell off to the side?
Give me a perception roll.
Yeah, I don't perceive much.
I don't either.
9?
3. I have a 0 for perception. No. Mm-mm.
You saw it go down. You can't figure out how.
I got a 15.
Oh, with the 15? Well, you see. Well, you'll find out next time because we're going to cut this off right here.
I finally get a good perception roll for nothing.
Roll right till you write down that 15. But as always, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter at Bros and Dragons. You can find us on almost every kind of social media. You can find me at I am DM Doc. You can find John at
Chuwu13 on Twitter.
You can find Tom at
Bro's old guy.
And you can find Kylie at
Critic Kylie.
And as always, from everybody at the Bros and Dragons team, I wanted to say, I hope that your holidays are great, and remember to always live your dreams.
Later.
Why is everything disappearing?
Because people don't show up for recording night.
Oh, that makes sense.
Did Kate just scare the shit out of you?
I didn't hear the garage open, and all of a sudden she's standing over me.
The 3-foot human scared the crap out of Big Bad Bear John.
Shut up.
I can't believe you threw a BB at a dog.
Why?
Oh, you're
When
terrible.
Time Stop comes back in, he's getting hit in the eye.
You're terrible.
You just
terrible,
blinded a dog.
Terrible person.
Would I look like a cleric?
Welcome back to Bros and Dragons podcast. This is par for the course.
Eventually, someday we'll get something done.
This has been a Bros and Dragons production.